Y'all, this is Kendra with Truist TV, and I'm back with another video. Y'all seen this? I know y'all have. And I had to give my commentary on it. Why did Shannon not listen to Monique? Y'all know how embarrassing it is to have black men that old silly? It is. Y'all be wondering why black women get so mad. You guys are embarrassing. It should never be that easy for white people to take your money. You guys are such a joke, and nobody's telling you how big of a joke some of y'all black men are. It should never be that easy. You insecure. Let me guess, Shannon. You're insecure. You're old. Your nose big. You're dark skinned. I don't know what you are trying to get from this. I don't even know. This shit just don't make no sense. She's a regular white girl. There's nothing about her unique. She don't stand out anyway. Her beauty is not anything. She's average. What made you respond? If you in fact respond. You didn't even have scandal. For real, at least none that I knew. And now you do? You getting your own coins, and now she's suing you for allegedly trying to threaten to kill her. Where's the proof? It is embarrassing. And then I seen a podcast of Shannon getting on live talking about some being with older women, old girl. I get the older ones. They expect. Nigga, you sound like a mumble mouth ass young retard man. I mean, you literally spit out rhetoric from a fucking podcast of Fresh and Kick. You are a disgrace because you're so old, and one would think you are wise, especially given the interviews that you do. One would think that your age would come with some form of wisdom. Not none. You got the dumb and left the whiz completely out of it. What the hell's wrong with y'all? This shit is embarrassing. When y'all black men get caught up with these white women, it's embarrassing to black women too. Because we y'all counterparts. And every stupid thing y'all do, they put on us. We ain't got nothing to do with this. This that self-hate retard shit. That's that dir that somebody could take your money just by throwing it. And this girl is she makes sex videos on OnlyFans. At 20, when we supposed to be in college and stuff, getting education, she's showing her body. Why was she enticing to you? You're like 50, 60 years old. What could she do for you? Black men in their 50s have nothing in common but black females in their 20s. What makes you think that a black male in his 50s will have something in common with a white female in her 20s? Why did you not listen when Monique said get you an old woman who could cook you like something and do you like something? Why'd you go and do that? You responded to this, and then you made a podcast. I like younger girls. For what? You got money. They not gonna do nothing. I've been a young girl. I didn't know my asshole from my pussy hole. What would that do for you? Yeah, I'm starting to believe that and then it's not like she got titties. It's not like she got something that make her womanly. She's almost shaped like a prepubescent little boy. So where are you enticed? Where? There's nothing. She's a regular girl. She's a regular face. There's nothing. I'm not seeing the appeal. She's average. And this is her with makeup or something, not makeup, something on. What is the appeal? I'm missing it. This ain't no disrespect to her. I'm just being honest. I'm asking Shannon, what was he thinking? She said, and somebody said, oh, it was like cosplay. Any woman that like you for real and love you, black men, ain't gonna never wanna subject your mind to, first of all, a fake slave narrative. Any white woman that love a black man will never want to call him a nigga. If I was dating an Asian man or a white man, my love for you would make me never want to discuss racial issues that will make me disrespect you, even indirectly. That's my love. I wouldn't want to do that to a black man. I would never call my black man no nigga, because I love him. I call him several other things when I'm mad, but nigga wouldn't be one. I mean, I say nigga to everybody. I never really, it's not a black man thing, it's just used to flying off at my mouth and I say that. But if I love a man, there's certain things I'm not going to say to him. As a white woman who claims to love black men, why would you ever want to call him a nigga? You shouldn't even want to say that around your children. That's mixed. But you love him though. Y'all got together out of your love for that black man. It's bullshit. You just want to call him niggers and get him locked up anytime you feel like it. That's the truth. You play him close because he's stupid. He's the easy target. You can call him niggers, mistreat his kids, that's mixed. And nobody's going to know that you're a white supremacist because you're fucking him. You love him so good. When you love somebody, you don't treat them bad. Yep, Donnell Jones it. You calling him a nigga in cosplay, making him play a slave. That's like me having a white husband and making him play a Slavic, beaten, strapped up brothel boy that I juke up with stuff. Do you understand me? How is that a symbol of love? It's what I don't get. I would never want to subject my husband or a man that I say I love to any of that or even like. What the hell is wrong with y'all black men that you so insecure? And this is not all of y'all, I'm speaking to the some. You so insecure that you deal with stuff that you normally wouldn't, and then you complain about the little shit you go through with black women, and you get into a relationship with white women going through way worse. You dismiss what she puts you through because you feel so beneath her that she could take you through the ringers. Remember that story about that black man who was killed by that white woman because she knew she could, and all she had to do was cry? And he treated that white woman so good, even a friend said it. Said, nah, that black man loved that white girl. She stabbed him in his heart, killed him dead. When y'all gonna get that they don't like y'all? They date y'all out of insecurity, and it's to get at us. Because one would assume that because they're dating a black man, that the black man automatically thinks less of us and think highly of them, when he just think less of himself. And inadvertently, if a black man getting with a white woman means the white woman's better, then that would make us better than you when we get with white men. When are y'all not going to understand that they would weaponize their private parts to defeat you? Now, I don't like to say look at people as your enemy, but know that they ain't your friend. They don't like you. So anytime they push in the agenda for you to be with their women or men, there's a reason for it. You don't go from that type of hate to love. Interracial dating does not solve racism. Anybody can have sex. Anybody can have sex. That has nothing to do with anything. You know how many racist white people be like, I'm not racist, I have black friends. What does that mean? I have white friends. I don't hate white folk, but I don't exactly like them either. I have white friends. So what are you talking about? You know how many white women call these black men niggers? If you loved him, why would you even say that? If you love your black friends, you should never ever want to subject them to any form of racism. You love them, right? They're your friend. Well, I don't be in the business of disrespecting my friends for kicks and giggles with people that look like me. If I call them my friend, you only do shit like that to people you don't like. So if y'all love these black friends and black spouses that you got, it's funny how you can call who look like them niggers, be all right with discrimination, be all right troping around white supremacy, all that silly shit. And you be all right with it. But yet you supposed to love your black friends and your black spouse. Make that make sense. Stop dating outside your race. This is why I don't date white folk. This is why I don't find white men attractive. You cannot love me if you're all right with seeing me in pain. Ain't no way. Because somebody I love, I could never be comfortable with it. Somebody I love, I advocate for. If I loved a white man, it would be hard for me to let that white man hear nasty, derogatory things about him being white. Especially if we're going to have kids together. If I love him, I'm not going to want to subject him to things that will hurt him. So if you love those black women and you love those black men, you should never want to call him a nigger. You should never want to call her a nigger. You shouldn't want to treat her less than perfect. Because wouldn't that be what you do if you love a white woman? You know who I respect? The McClure twins' father. The McClure twins' father is a man I respect. He is the only white man that I can understand why he there. He actually like Ami for just being a woman. Love her enough to even confront racism. And talk about his disdain. The part he played and the part he didn't play. That's somebody that love a woman despite her race. All you other motherfuckers, sit down. Take a back seat. Stop interracially dating. You don't know how. If you have not educated yourself enough to love somebody else, you don't even love yourself. Stop dating other races. Because we understand you to be an informant. What they call them? I can't even think of the word. We understand you to be everything but a good thing. Point blank. It's not even fetishizing. You are trying to genetically annihilate black folk. You are literally a hitman. Disguised as love. Disguised as unity. Disguised as some form of fake ass equality, solving racial divide. Since when is putting a black penis in a white woman going to ever solve racism? The fuck? Black men have always had sex with white women. They were brothel whores. Who wasn't having sex with them? It didn't stop racism. Listen to some of the y'all think. Now you out here looking like a whole god fool, as old as your ass is. It is an embarrassment to yourself and your family. I wouldn't even want to claim you as my daddy. That's so embarrassing. You're too old to be this dumb. Don't know who these people are. Troll them if need be. Think about this stuff. Anyway, this is Kendra with True Us TV. Like, share, and subscribe. Make no damn